That's who you handcuffed to. And I used to watch them slaves on them ships go for days and weeks, get sick, get through off the boats. Where you being shipped? Where you going? To the plantation. What's the plantation? The penitentiary. They don't call it plantation. They call them prisons now.
Prison Stories 101. We got him right back in the building, man. Fan favorite. OG Percy.
All right.
Show no mercy.
Right. Okay. 557023.
Let's go.
557023, in case y'all want to look me up. 557023. That's not a phone number. That's my TTS number, my first one.
Man. How long does it take for one to remember that number?
You're going to have to learn to know me. I barely could remember my address at home because I wasn't illiterate in school. So when it came down to remembering things, I found out my talent. I can remember stuff. I might can't read nothing, but I can remember something. You understand me? And when they told me my number, I kept saying, I ain't gonna remember that shit. And they said, oh yeah, you know it, because that's your name now. I said, your name? Nah, nigga, no. You know me, when you go to prison, you act like you don't want to feed in and buy into their rules, but give it time. Oh, my bad. That's all you got. You understand me? Give it some of that, and then you're gonna find out that number gonna sound, it'll roll off your lips. I caught that number in 1989. It's 2025. 557023. Roll off my lips like a name. When they first gave it to me, I came in working. They said, you gotta remember your number. That's maybe as long as a phone number. I can't remember my own phone number. They said, yeah, but that's your number now. Well, when they call your number, that's what you answer to. My name Percy. Now your number is Percy. You don't have a name, you have a number now. Back in the day, when we used the real TTS, well, Tales from a Crib.
There you go.
When you was a real TTS nigga, when you went to TTS back in the days, you could tell the ones that's been down there for real. Now, let me explain my resume for all y'all think that I went to prison. I think a brother named, I hate to bring his name up, but I just say CEO. I leave it at that. I don't want to say his whole name, Hockley, something like that. He claimed I went to prison in my 40s. When people say anything make you look bad, even in prison. Prisoners will hate on you more than they will. Matter of fact, prisoners will snitch on you faster than they will in the streets. But anyway, my numbers tell you my name. If you look my number up 557023, you'll learn that, oh yeah, god dang. You was in prison then? Oh yeah. Yeah, Mr. Hockley, yeah, your resume, people say anything about you to get a reputation. Man, that nigga went to the penitentiary in his 40s. Oh, that nigga decided to go to the penitentiary, he get old. Nah, homie. I was on the Bluebird, nigga, when you was on the yellow bus. You heard me?
Come on.
Yeah, I know you heard. I was on the Bluebird when these guys was still riding the banana bus. You heard me? I was already on the Bluebird.
What's the Bluebird, for those that don't know?
That is the bus.
That's
That's the bus. When you get on that Bluebird, they call it the Bluebird. Everybody, you see these TTS buses. Why they call it the Bluebird, all you gotta do is look on the side of the bus. It's a bird on the side of it. It's a bird on the side. I kept wondering why they call it the Bluebird. Yeah, that's the Bluebird. And on that note, when I went to prison, they gave me a number. My number was 557023. He said, boy, when we call that number, that's what you answer to. That's like a man taking a man from this day and turning him from Kuti Kente into Toby. You gonna remember your name, or they gonna beat it into you. Well, you'll learn it. Well, if you don't learn it, you won't get up to eat. But back in the day, let me explain to y'all. How do y'all know that I'm an old school? Well, let me give you a little old school. What did they, I know some of you niggas want to say, what was we wearing back then? I'll tell you what we was wearing. We had belts back then. Y'all remember that?
Come on.
Remember you had your yellow, you had an orange thing with your name and your number across your shirt. See, only if you've been to prison, you can remember things like this. You just can't make shit. Oh, my bad. We even had a back pocket on our pants. We had a back pocket, and you could wear your belt. You had a name tag. You put your laundry in the bag, roll your bag, and they go throw your laundry in the thing. They bring your laundry back to you. Oh, my bad. Oh, that shit over with. Oh, my bad. We used to smoke on the tank. Where we smoked kite, burglars, and tops. Burglar. You roll your own. If you got money, you buy you some free worlds. Get you some Marlboros, some Newports, or some Cools. My bad. Cools. Or Marlboro, Newport's one, popular in the penitentiary back then. Newport hadn't made it, hit the rack like that. But you buy your pack of Cool 50 Kings, you can roll you up some burglar, or you can roll you up some top. Oh, my bad. The green pack too, menthol. Can't forget the green pack. Oh, you can go buy you some snuff. Oh, my bad. That shit over with too.
Damn.
Oh, matter of fact, my number 55-723, I remember the day they took smoking out the system. Shit, I remember the day they took your belt away from you. Oh, my bad. I remember the day they took your back pocket off your goddamn pants.
Why did they take all these things away?
Because people find ways, the back pocket hurt my feelings. Because everybody want a back pocket. What a back pocket mean? You a man. If you ain't got no pockets on the back of your pants, you know what you got. Nothing but ass showing. No, nigga, put me a pocket on there, nigga. Ah, damn, sew me, stitch me one or something. They take the belt away from him because a nigga grab that belt and put it around your neck and strangle you with that hoe. Let's get them belts out of there. They kill niggas with these belts. Your name tag on your thing, you had your name, Percy, P. Demerson. Then your number under that. Well, we'll just take the P. Demerson out, just get a nigga the number. He ain't got a name in here.
At what point do they use that number? Do they call you down? They call you by number when they speak to you? Or
55-723. Oh, that's me, boss. That's me over here. Male. You got male. Okay. 32-33-19. Oh, right, that's me. 10-10-11-52. Oh, that's me over here. Niggas answer to their number, not to their name. You answer to you are stripped out of there. I tell people all the time, I say once you become a ward of a state, once you become a convicted felon inside the courtroom and they hit the gavel, you have just became a ward of the state. Anybody can go look the word up, ward. It says slave. Point blank, period. So what that means, I used to watch them slave movies back in the days, how they throw them on the boats. But they don't use the boats no more, they use the buses. Y'all keep up. They don't use the boats no more, they use the buses. Let me tell y'all something, show you a cycle that's been going for generations and centuries and decades. It ain't changed, they just changed with it. Niggas don't drive Oldsmobiles no more, they drive big Cadillacs and nice, cars that don't even use gas no more. That's how times have changed. And on that note, when you stepped in the penitentiary, they strip you. I looked at them slaves on them boats. I said, niggas ain't got on no clothes, they shackle all to each other and shit, and they shipping them. Well, same thing when you get in the penitentiary. They shackle your legs together, shackle you to another nigga, handcuff you to him and sit you on that boat. Sit you on your man. You finna ride on the side of this bus with this man for the next 13 hours or whatever you got going. That's who you handcuffed to. And I used to watch them slaves on them ship go for days and weeks, get sick, get through off the boats. Where you being shipped? Where you going? To the plantation. What's the plantation? The penitentiary. They don't call it plantation. They call them prisons now. But you're on your way. Then when you get there, you get off that bus, ass naked. Get out of it. Get out of what? Shit, your jumper. That's all you got on is your white jumper. You unbutton that jumper, you pull it, you skin it down, and you see what's going down.
Come on.
You sit there and goddamn me, you be a slave. Then they said one thing that hurt your feeling. Nuts the butt. Nuts the butt. Nuts the butt. What that mean? Pack them in the sardine pack. What's the sardine pack? Niggas standing together like this, it's all up against each other. Side to side, click, get close as you can, pack it in. I be like, God damn, hold on. You gotta turn your body into a seat to keep a nigga off your ass. You understand? But they say nuts to butt, that means he wants you to get as close in there as they can. I call that the sardine pack. Pack them on in there. Then what they do? I watch them when they get them slaves down there, they throw all that powder and shit on them. Throw a bucket of water on them, wash them out. What they do to you in TTS, they give your boy a lava soap. Tell you jump in that goddamn shower. And you lava up. Then they give you paste. Then they give you some tooth powder. Not paste, nigga. Not paste. Don't worry about no paste. Paste days over. Powder. Tooth powder? Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, that baking soda, that shit work real good. That's why them come out with them ivory whites in their mouth in the penitentiary. Using that tooth powder. Tooth powder good though, I ain't gonna lie. You get your mouth clean, but they ain't got that in there. But they give you lava soap, a piece of green soap. Green soap? No, nigga, that ain't no Irish. That ain't Irish Spring. Nigga, that's lava.
Damn.
And you hurry up. And then what they do, nigga, all that old pretty. I'm trying to school you youngsters. I'm gonna make this place sound more uncomfortable as I can to you youngsters as I can, youngsters, because I want y'all to pay attention. Then when you get there, you can get all that shit cut, all that old shaking and that shit over. Oh, nigga, they ain't gonna, yeah. Who ain't gonna what? You don't own yourself no more. The state own you. Oh, get them shoes. Shirts. Now, nigga, not clippers, shirts. Get them shirts from over there. And then what? We're gonna see what we're gonna do with all that old 10 years and 13 years with the good old long dreads you've been working on. And they take this shit and shave it off your head like you a sheep. Niggas talking about what they won't do. Oh yeah, they will do. Cause soon as you sit in that chair, if they gotta click you to that chair. Yeah, you gonna get your hair cut. You ain't gonna do nothing.
Can't say a little off the top. Just
all that want a style and shit. Can you leave it look? You know what I mean? Niggas say, man, you say a little bit, man, you better be quiet, sit in this chair. That nigga in that chair is programmed to shave you bald. You know, he programmed. He ain't finna reach you. You a new nigga coming in here. He been working on this job. It's one of the best jobs on the unit. To sit here and watch some new ones come and cut all their hair off their head. I'm all the way to the bone. I'm talking about you sure. Zzz, zzz, zzz. Her just falling down like you a sheep. Next! Nigga ain't put no edge up on it, no type of style or nothing on there. You dig what I'm saying? And then left you sitting there looking crazy. Yeah, get up, move on. Huh. Throw some powder on you, get you some soap, get in that shower, wash up right now. While you doing all this, you don't get to do this like you in the comfort of your own home, get your towel and dry off. No, nigga, go to the shower right there, jump in that water when your hair get out, get that hair off for you. Here, matter of fact, here you a razor, shave. Shave, nigga, yeah, I need clippers, man. We went out right now, you finna shave. We get you a clipper pass later on. Right now, put that razor on your face and get that shit off there. You, with that beard hanging down there, don't worry about it. We got some clippers that'll whack that straight off. Then what's the next row? Shit, to sit there and know that you done lost in life. After you go through that process, you sit there, processing will let you know you have lost in life. You don't have no life no more during the process. Yeah, you out of there. You gotta sit there and with the rest of the people. All that what I am in the street don't matter no more in here. Yeah. Oh, you know, I'm big time in the street, nigga. They call me, well, cause we don't give a fuck who you is in the street. Yeah. You ain't in the street no more. Yeah, your name rang in the street. Yeah, you the man in the street. Yeah, but I learned one thing about being a man in the street. That's in the streets. You can't bring the streets to prison.
You got to reset or what?
What? It don't work. Just like you can't bring prisons to the streets. It don't work. But a lot of them tried, and guess what they do? They end back up in prison. I tried it. The only way I've been out for 14 years, y'all, the last time I left prison, shit, I did exactly what it said. I left prison in prison. See, my problem was I always brought prison home with me. Nobody always asks you what you do your first day out. Nobody asks you what you going to do when you got out. You know, them are the hardest times. That's when prison kick in. Yeah, you know, we can talk about prison all day, but let's talk about the after effect.